Ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news in the NBA. Zion Williamson is back, ladies and gentlemen. He will be. It's official. We got concrete evidence. Ain't no speculation, ain't no talking, ain't none of that. Straight up, Zion Williamson will be returning opening night against the Brooklyn Nets. It will be a star-studded encounter. I'm expecting a big three. This is going to be, when I tell you to get the popcorn, okay? This is going to be crazy. Big three versus big three. I got the New Orleans Pelicans being a top 5 seed in the Western Conference. I said it. The New Orleans Pelicans are the biggest threat in the NBA. Fuck the West is the NBA, because they got all the pieces. If they was to somehow trade for a dominant center, it's over. And they might just have that on the roster, and we're going to get into that later. But I will tell you this. Listen, Zion Williamson, he's a beast. He's a freak of nature. The beast is back. I mean, let's just keep it 100. The last time we seen Zion, the man was just, we all know what this man is capable of doing. He's a franchise changer. He's a number one option. He's a face of the franchise, and he hasn't even played a whole goddamn season, and he's still the face of the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay? Zion Williamson is averaging 27 points per game, 27 and 7, three assists. We obviously want to see those assist numbers go up. I do expect Zion to have the ball in his hands a lot more than he was accustomed to, because there is no Lonzo Ball on this roster, but they do have CJ, who is an all-star. I said it. Here with the Pelicans, he could be superstar-like. Let's keep it 100. CJ is averaging nearly 25 points per game. This is the kind of player we talking about. I mean, this dude is a dominant scorer. CJ, that's what I'm trying to tell you. CJ is the equalizer here, because you got Brandon Ingram, who's completely unstoppable. And you got all of these players surrounding Zion Williamson. I don't think we've ever seen a player, in this kind of situation. You literally have Zion Williamson, who at times could be unguardable, is surrounded by 2 guys who is completely unguardable. There is no defense to stop Brandon Ingram. None. Okay, no matter what you do, no matter what you set up, they used to be able to get physical with him. Brandon Ingram, he's welcoming the physicality. Zion Williamson, all he wants is to get physical. The New Orleans Pelicans is going to be a physical team, okay? And I love the supporting cast that this team has that Zion Williamson is going to be coming to. We're going to get into them a little later, or we might just do our own separate something for the supporting cast, because the Pelicans got a cast that a lot of people, it's just, they going over a lot of people's heads, and they making a sorry decision, and they're going to bite a lot of people in the ass. I got the New Orleans Pelicans rolling into Brooklyn and taking down the Brooklyn Nets. And Zion Williamson, he going to have New York City in the palm of his hands. That's going to be an environment, I'm telling you. In Brooklyn, for that game, are you kidding me? Listen, I love the way the NBA set things up. That's going to be great. The Pelicans, I think they're going to be obviously a league pass team this year. It's going to be must-see TV. And Zion Williamson is going to be the reason for that. You see the Pelicans, and I'm telling you, if you look at that when they finished that, they was the 8th seed, they played against the Phoenix Suns. Zion Williamson looked like he was just chomping at the bit to get in those games, even though he had to sit there and watch them. I think that the fire for Zion as a Pelican got lit right then and there. I don't think Zion wanted to be a Pelican any worse than he wanted to be that day in those games of that series. And I think that's got him ready to perform for the Pelicans. The Pelicans laid it all on the line last season. He knows what's at stake. He's coming in with some pressure, because it's like, listen, we almost took down the Phoenix Suns. You understand? The number 1 seeded Phoenix Suns. We all know they had injuries, but hey, who cares? You almost took down the Phoenix Suns. You just traded for CJ, so I think no matter what, they're going to be a playoff team. CJ don't miss the playoffs. That's not his makeup. So I'm just expecting them to make the playoffs at the very least. I think CJ secured the playoff spot when they traded at the deadline. They definitely make the playoffs, and that was all about what seeding they land. And I think Zion Williamson, this is just icing on the top. because they already are a playoff team without Zion, you know, and like Brandon Ingram is going to be an even deadlier player, you know, so it's like, it's going to be crazy. And Zion Williamson do not have to come in, you know, feeling like you got all the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's another thing. You know, as the face, Zion is the face of the Pelicans. Let's keep it 100. We all know B.I. is nice. He's unstoppable. I think Brandon Ingram is one of the best players in basketball. You know, and then you obviously got C.J. McCollum, just been fucking dominant for years now. This dude is just a professional. He's a Hall of Famer. Let's keep it 100. This is C.J. McCollum. I don't think we need to get too crazy with him. But I'm just saying, I think that Zion doesn't have to come back and just be Superman. Oh my God, I got to take over this. I got to be John Morant. No, you don't. You know, you can play the back burner. You know, you got guys who got the heat, who could take the heat off you. Brandon Ingram want to be in those spots. Zion don't have to feel like, oh shit, I got to be the closer in the closing stretches. Nah, Brandon Ingram ready to step into them shots. You know what CJ ready to do. So Zion don't have to come in feeling like he got the weight of the world on him. And I think that's what's going to make him so deadly, because I don't think people are realizing these two players, I'm saying all of them, you really got two players that are so unstoppable, they're going to relieve so much pressure off him. And last but not least, Willie Green. I mean, seriously, this guy Willie Green is going to bring out the potential. Willie Green almost won a championship with the Phoenix Suns. Let's put that into perspective as an assistant. He was the lead assistant under Monty Williams. We all seen what happened once he left the Phoenix Suns staff. They didn't sniff the finals, you know, and they didn't look like the team they looked like a season ago. You know, fast forward, he goes to New Orleans. They start the season horrible, and then he ends up just going right, just crazy what this guy did, Willie Green, to even make the postseason, to have the courage and the guts to get them there. You know, the motivational speeches and tactics. I think all of that is going to bode well for Zion. You know, when you have Willie Green deliver a thunderous speech in the huddle. Oh, man, the Lord have mercy on the defense. Because I'm telling you, Zion Williamson, the last thing you want him to be is motivated and driven. And I think here with the Pelicans, you know, they're going to shore all those things up. Willie Green was a hell of a hire. They got it wrong the first time when they got Van Gundy. But give Griffin credit for firing him and bringing in my man. You know, so let's see what happens. Zion is back now. You know, so where will the Pelicans finish? I got them being the top 5 seed in the West. I don't know where in the top 5. I just believe they will be a top 5. But something is telling me why they can't be where Memphis was at. You know, so don't be surprised if they are just at the top of the standings because of all the dynamics in play on this team. And they got some players that nobody want to guard them. You know, don't nobody want to check CJ. You know, when he get in his bag, don't nobody want to deal with Brandon Ingram. And we all know everybody about to get the hell out the way when Zion Williamson is coming down the paint. The man's jumping out the roof. The man is strong as hell. You know, he's undersized, but I mean, you can't tell nobody that. You know, so we're going to find out. The Beast is back. It's Flight Sports TV. October 19th. Mark your motherfucking calendars. Zion Williamson, the Beast, will be back. It's Flight Sports TV. Pull up on us.